Oh no, now Xiaoxi is totally scared, thinking this apartment is stranger than a soap opera. First she's furious, and now weird stuff is happening So, the nanny quit that night, bolting out faster than the wind. And then Dame grilled Xiaoxi, did you tick off the nanny? Xiaoxi shot back coldly, if this keeps up, Mum's job might go down the drain. Maybe we should just stop working all. Hearing this, Dame flew into a rage, glaring at Xiaoxi, a little brat, got some guts, huh? Who do you think you were talking to? At that moment, Dame noticed red dots covering Xiaoxi's arm, prompting her to take Xiaoxi to the hospital the next day. The doctor said this sort of ailment often ties back to where you live. Some apartments might even pull a fast one with insomnia. Xiaoxi might be allergic to insomnia, and if it gets worse, it could mess with her breathing. So Dame went to confront the property man. She urged them to fix it pronto because insomnia was threatening her daughter's health, and as she spoke, the management handed her a poster. This apartment is eco-friendly, free of insomnia, pressed for time. Dame didn't push further. As soon as she stepped out, she literally bumped into a mystery guy, whose cash spilled all over the ground. I guess it's what happens when you binge on Flyer all day. Dame shrugged it off and, returning home from work, found Xiaoxi glued to the snowflake TV, walls covered in doodles. Dame finally realized something was off because her daughter had always been as sweet as a lamb, never the type to go crazy with wall art. She asked Xiaoxi why he was drawing on the walls. Xiaoxi replied, "Not me." Oops, Dame noticed more red dots appearing. Red dots spread to her neck, breaking Dame's heart, so she dropped it and prepared Xiaoxi's red pajamas. While prepping, suddenly there was a knock on the door, and when she opened it, it was the mystery guy from downstairs. He was cranky, barking Dame to keep quiet. She shot back, "Should I label my daughter?" She noted only two at home, her daughter asleep, no one else making noise, yet the mystery guy ignored her. He flat out warned her, "If you don't pipe down, I won't be nice," and then stumped off. Next day, Dame was shocked to find Xiaoxi using a syringe on a doll. The syringe was oddly familiar. It belonged to the mystery guy downstairs. Did he harm Xiaoxi? Dame was furious, charging down to confront the guy with his own syringe, but no matter how hard she knocked, no one answered. Seeing no result, she instinctively pulled the unlocked door and strode in to investigate. The mystery guy looked dazed, already dead when he met his maker. Soon the cops arrived, and after some digging, they concluded it was Flyer overdose. The Dame told police, "I accidentally knocked on 304's door after drinking. Inside lived a woman and a boy, but why was it just the mystery guy now?" Upon hearing this, the property manager got heated, scolding Dame, "You need to own up to your words, stop spouting nonsense." The tenant of apartment 304 was a mystery guy, and cops found no evidence of a woman or boy living there. Dame was left speechless by this. When she got home, she called her sister, hoping to get some help with pickups for a while. However, once she packed her bags and tried to take Xiaoxi with her, her daughter stubbornly insisted, "I want to stay here." Left Dame with no choice but to drag her out kicking and screaming. Right at the door, they bumped into the store owner, who, seeing Xiaoxi throwing a tantrum, kicked into gear to soothe her. But this time, Xiaoxi flipped the script, shoving the guy down and blaring, "Stop bothering me." Mother and daughter soon arrived at her sister's house. But that very night, Xiaoxi's red dot started using blood, and her condition took a nosedive. Dame rushed her daughter to the hospital, and seeing her condition, after much contemplation, she decided to quit her job. She was done being a workhorse. Back home, she couldn't stop replaying the scene in her head. She wondered whether her mother and son lived downstairs or just that mystery guy. To clear her mind, she snuck into the mystery guy's room mad late at night. The place was a total disaster zone, littered with jars and cans galore. After rummaging around, Dame found a construction company ad in a box, and lo and behold, their logo matched Xiaoxi's doodles. Did the mystery guy have a connection to this company? Then she spotted a contract on the floor, which she grabbed and took home to check out. It turned out to be a notarized consent form, featuring signatures from the dead mystery guy, his brother, and a woman who jumped from the 5th floor. This was strange. 3 consecutive deaths surely couldn't be a coincidence. Following that, Dame pulled some strings, hunting down the construction company's records from the demolition project, revealing the site they tackled was none other than her current apartment. The apartment was previously a mixed-use building, and the demolition created quite a stir, after which the construction company hired muscle to forcibly evict residents, but there was one mother and son who held their ground until the very end. But weirdly enough, shortly after, this mother and son mysteriously vanished, without receiving a dime in compensation. They previously lived in apartment 404, right below Dame's. Upon seeing the photo, Dom made it a light bulb moment. It was those very same mother and son she had accidentally encountered. Dom then took clues to the police, claiming their deaths were tied to a 3-year-old demolition incident, possibly responsible for the mother and son's demise. They faced ghostly vengeance, but police dismissed it, insisting on science. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more ghost stories.